This is a right angle triangle question, and one angle is given, one side is given, and you need to find the side AC, Y. And how to find Y? We have the ratios, so also you could use a sine, trig ratio, cosine, and tangent, or you could just use a opposite or hypotenuse, adjacent or hypotenuse, and opposite adjacent ratio to represent the sine, cosine, and tangent. Okay, so 5 degrees, then we know that the ratios opposite or hypotenuse, adjacent or hypotenuse, opposite or adjacent are all given. And what you need to decide is which ratio to use to set up an equation. So in order to solve for one variable, then we need to set up one equation. So in order to use those ratios, we need to label this triangle with a hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. How to label this triangle? The first step, we need to pick an acute angle. So if an acute angle given, then we pick that angle. So we pick angle B, then based on angle B, you have two arms for angle B. So two arms of angle B, we call them next to angle B, so they are adjacent sides, and one is a longer side that is an opposite 90 degrees, we label it hypotenuse. And another adjacent side, we label it adjacent. And whatever left, we label it opposite. The opposite side, AC, must not have the opposite angle B. The letter B not in the opposite side. AC doesn't have letter B. Then after that, we need to decide which ratio to pick. So how to decide which ratio to pick? You could just write them out and see which one works. And once you practice more, you will know which one you should pick. So I just copy all these ratios here and write them out, then you will see it's not you pick a random ratio. Most of the time, only one ratio works. So each ratio, the number know already. So in the ratios, you need to have one unknown, then you can solve it. So opposite over hypotenuse is y over, we don't know, question mark. Then adjacent over hypotenuse is 8 with question mark. Opposite over adjacent is y over 8. Then we copy the ratios here. So 0.0872 equals 0.9962. This one equals 0.0875. Once you write them down, then you will know that you are looking for y, and which equation you have only one unknown, then you can solve for y, the only last one. This is how you pick which ratio you are going to use. Write all of them out. Then in future, you don't have to write them out, because in future, you know, if an angle is given and adjacent given, opposite is what you find, then you will use opposite or adjacent. One given, one unknown, one given, one unknown, then angle given, all the ratios given. In an equation, you have two given, one unknown, you can solve it. We didn't pick adjacent or hypotenuse because we are not solving for hypotenuse, so we don't need to use that one to solve for hypotenuse. You are looking for y. That's the reason we are picking the last one to solve for y. So y is here, then we want to solve for y. This is the linear equation. It will be multiplication, or you could just use a cross multiply. This one divided by 1, then you cross multiply, it will work for all this type of questions. So y times 1 equals 8 times 0.0875. Then get your calculator out to get the final answer. You use 8 times 0.0875 equals, then you will have 0.7. So here we need to put another 0 here, so 0. Then 0.7. This is a y side. And also, you know, this is 5 degrees in this right angle triangle. This one will be 180. Take away 90, take away 5, give you 85. The larger number corresponding to longer side. 5 degree is small number, so this side will be shorter. So this is how you solve this question. Which ratio to pick? You could write all of them out, then you will find out that you want to pick the given and with unknown, so opposite or adjacent. Thanks for watching.